Welcome back to the Fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes D&D 5th Edition actual play campaign. My name is Monty Martin, running our game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Sebastian Crow, the half-elf shadow sorcerer / warlock, and Wilhelm von Kessel, the human swashbuckler rogue / fighter. And we are joined today by our good friends.
Jill tonight is playing Veo, Senna the Tabaxi, Gloomstalker, Ranger Rogue, and Rudy Whitaker, the Shifter Eldritch Knight.
And Joe O'Gorman playing Wrath, the Asmar Warlock, and Pluto Jackson, the Human Battlemaster.
Thank you for joining us once again. We're the Dungeon Dudes, and we post new content on our YouTube channel every week, so be sure to subscribe so that you never miss an episode.
You can also join us on Tuesday evenings when we broadcast this campaign right here on YouTube. You can also check it out as an audio-only podcast as well.
With that, let us return to Drakkenheim.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide, once and for all, the fate of Drakkenheim.
The elite forces of House von Kessel have assembled to make a victorious strike on Castle Draken. Gathering together a hand-picked retinue of the Royal Guard and the best of the Hooded Lanterns, the assembled force is prepared to make its way from the into Drakkenheim, from the barracks to the clock tower, and then ascend up the way to Castle Draken. Prepared to meet anything on its path to bring all of our heroes to the throne, where they will conduct the coronation ritual to attune Wilhelm to the crown of Westermore. Now, there has been some moving around of various pieces, and from what I understand, the inscrutable staff is currently carried by Sebastian.
Hi.
The Spy Master's ring is now being carried by Veo. Mm-hmm. The Chancellor's circlet is being worn by Wrath. Mm-hmm. Pluto still has the reliquary of St. Vitruvio. And Rudy is holding the Lord Commander's seal. Mm-hmm. And Elias Drexel is going to bring the Steward's seal. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You have your Hooded Lanterns. And joining you are Elias. Petra and Ansem are not coming on this mission because they're commanding the forces that are the reserve forces. Mm-hmm. But Ophelia Reed will also be joining you on this mission, too. In preparation for this dangerous mission, Ophelia Reed casts Hero's Feast.
Ooh. Thank you. How many temp HP? No.
It's 2d10 to your hit point maximum.
Yes.
So increase your hit point maximum by 17.
Woo!
And she will also use 2 castings of aid to boost all of your hit points by another 10.
So 27 altogether.
Yeah.
And then...
Blessings of the flame be with you.
Thank you.
And I am, as Rudy now, also got, because I did attune to the seal, going to use the Lord Commander seal to give everybody those 20 temporary hit points as well.
Okay, so that would undo the 8.
No, it wouldn't. 8 is real hit points.
Oh, sorry. So that the 8 added another 10?
So you should have 27 added to your hit point max on each, plus 20 temporary hit points. as Rudy
27 and then 20 temporary hit points.
bellows. We have your back, Wilhelm. We'll make sure you get to that throne.
The force is going to take things on foot, with the swiftest of the hooded lanterns already prepared to move ahead, because Elias Drexel explains, I've had this plan in motion for some time. I have already ordered troops at Shepherd's Gate, at the barracks, and along the way to begin the work of clearing the streets. So we should face as little resistance as possible as we make our way through the city. This is a big undertaking, but I think that it'll allow us to move to the castle as swiftly as possible with as little resistance along the way from any monsters in the streets. Hooded lanterns are running diversion movements to draw monsters away from the routes that we're going to be taking, and just cause as many distractions in the city as we possibly can, so that we can just get directly to the castle.
Sounds good.
Now, I understand that Sebastian and Wrath have some magic that could help us escape in a dangerous situation. And I just want to say, everyone that has come on this mission is ready to lay down their lives for this cause.
So don't bail.
But if things go awry, the most important thing is that Wilhelm escapes with the crown and the seals. In my estimation, everyone else is expendable.
When I teleport, I can bring up to 7 people, I think. Let me just make sure of that.
But can you teleport in the deep haze?
I can teleport
Within the environs of Castle Draken.
Oh, okay. So to another
8.
space within.
I can bring up to 8 people, me and up to 8 people, so I can get the king, the 6 seals, and 1 soldier. Probably Ophelia. Yeah.
Okay. And if the rest of us have to get out of there on our own, meet back at my father's tower.
Well, I can get all of us out, is what I'm saying. The only people that would be left... this is not
What's the
good.
range on teleport?
That I can see within range 10 feet. So it'll have to be 8 people within... or 9 people within 10 feet.
But if it comes down to it, Sebastian, if we need to get him out of there, then get him out of there and the rest of us will figure it out. Okay?
You want me to leave you behind?
If it means saving Wilhelm with the crown and everything else, yes.
Everyone is expendable on this mission, Sebastian.
Listen, Sebastian, we come into this knowing what our role is. Do we want to be expendable? Of course not. But Wilhelm is the future of everything we've been striving, everything we've been working for in Drakkenheim. He needs to be protected. And I will give my life for him.
Is that Rudy talk?
Accent, yes.
Yes. Listen, I understand what's at stake. All I'm saying is that it's my final resort. If I'm in a situation where I'm leaving Veo and Pluto behind for some reason, I'm going to do my best to make sure that that isn't the case. I'm just going to be honest with that. I don't want to leave my best friends behind.
No, and I'm sure they don't want to be left behind, but I think, and I kind of look over at Pluto and Veo and just say, they understand we have to have our heads in the right place to be able to do what we need to do. It's hard, and this is going to be the hardest. And we hope it doesn't come to that, but if it does, we need to be on the same page. That's what it means to fight together as a team.
I'm there. I'm with you. I'm okay.
All right?
All right.
All right. Buck up, soldier.
Ow!
I would like to use the ring of my ring of spell storing to hold a purge. Not a purge.
Neutralizing field.
Neutralizing field.
Okay. Elias, Eldrick will provide that for you.
Perfect.
Yep.
And we're heading to the throne room now.
Yep.
How long is it to get there?
Elias says, I estimate that it will probably take us the better part of an hour, perhaps 2, to make our way through this from Camp Dawn to the castle itself.
And I'm sorry, we're expecting heavy resistance in the throne room because we have fought so many times in this throne room. It's got to be kind of clean.
Well, that's an unknown for me.
Ah.
My hope, Veo, is that your father might be able to exert some sort of control over the Guardians, at least to make sure that the castle is somewhat prepared for us. I know that there are still monsters that are lurking there. We've had scouts go up that way several times. There have been ratlings, there have been dregs, there have been all sorts of horrors. But
Demons.
by and large, what we have noticed is that the gargoyles and the other constructs tend to leave our soldiers alone now and tend to attack the monsters. They don't really do much. I suspect that I wouldn't want to... I would really hope that Johan doesn't tax himself in doing that. He's been holding on for a long time.
I know. And I think if we go in, we'll know right away whether he's still got power over them. But we'll see what we can do about getting in contact with him as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And we have no idea what to expect when I sit on that throne, I'm assuming.
Eldrick says, you should take the time, Sebastian and Wrath, to at least examine the magics that are in place. See what corruption lingers behind.
Yeah, no problem. I got it.
Yeah, we
could do this in our
what we
sleep.
Yeah.
Magic
I won't,
throne.
I won't do it in my sleep, but I can.
No, we'll do it wide awake.
Yeah. Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
We're competent.
Absolutely competent mages.
But if you believe that you were able to previously seal that rift somehow.
Yeah, you sealed it.
Yeah, shut it.
Absolutely 100% closed.
Fully closed it.
Nothing getting through there.
From both sides.
Yeah, we
Side
sealed
and-
it from both
and
sides.
regular side, right?
Yeah, boarded it up.
Locked it. Threw away the
Shut
key.
it down.
Very well then. Okay.
Are we aqua expurgoing before we go in?
It's probably best to do that once we get to the castle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Just leave it in. Leave it in. Don't push the thing down until we get to the castle.
the walk just sticking out of my. It's a little preemptive. Oh, it hurts. It stings. It's just walking with a giant syringe sticking out of his chest. Yes, thought there was gonna be more time. Thought we were gonna be quicker than that.
All right. Away we go.
And away we go. Oh, also I want to cast a spell on Wilhelm. The phylactery. I'm going to cast Death Ward on Wilhelm.
What does that do?
Stops you from dying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I assume from
How
the
long
name,
does it
but...
last?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Oh,
Cool.
good.
Cool,
Wow.
cool.
So I did that.
Thanks.
Does
Thank
it, like, work, like, one time? What's the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
If
question.
I die, I don't die.
Okay.
Once.
Yeah.
And then you have Rudy, just in case you do die more.
Yeah, so I can die multiple times and not die. So
Yeah,
this is
just Rudy will die.
really,
Unless she
really.
gets a...
Or if
health
the
potion.
spell is in effect when the target is subjected to an effect that would kill it instantaneously without dealing damage, that effect is instead negated, and then the spell ends.
How does
Listen,
that
all I'm.
work for the seal? Like, if he has an effect that he dies instantly, can Rudy take that if she's within 10 feet of her? Or is it hit points? He goes below 0.
An instant death effect would require a death ward. Like you need to be able to. There needs to be something that you can intercept.
If it was like a disintegrate, could Rudy like jump?
Yeah,
in front of that?
conceivably.
Oh, okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, last time I sat on a cursed throne, I turned into a skeleton.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it
was
was a
Sebastian.
chair.
Yeah, I'm Sebastian.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, Wilhelm, be careful of skeletons.
Be careful of skeletons or cursed thrones? Or
Kinda-
chairs in
you know,
general.
but then it ended up being a trick. Be careful of tricks is what I'm actually saying. Add that to your rules. Thank you.
That's a good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah, so watch out for tricks, skeletons, and thrones.
All right, we got all our hit points.
Especially all three combined.
Our
I
stuff.
have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, me too. I feel very alive.
Rudy has 259 plus 20. Remember, you have advantage on things with those 22%.
Same with me. We have the same amount of hit points now.
Do it!
259 plus 20. Front line.
208.
Front line, baby.
Nice. Okay.
Let's go in there and just tank. I also have like a really bad
So-
AC. My AC is only 20.
Oh, mine's 22! Well, 20, like, as well.
Oh,
Mine is 22.
perfect.
Not as well, but 22. And
That's
Sebastian, I realized, Monty, Sebastian can't wear the robe of the Archmage and the elven armor at the same time, can he?
No.
So I had the wrong AC
Okay.
for a little while.
That's okay. That's fine.
It's not 22 anymore, it's 19.
You can't wear 2 sets of armor.
I mean, I thought robes over the armor was cool, but
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
I kind of also just
You
forgot
can't
to...
use the AC from both. They don't stack.
Yeah, what had happened is because the armor was a +3, I put that in manually, and then when I put on the mage
Yeah, they don't
robe,
stack.
it didn't remove the
Yeah,
+3,
they
and
don't
I
stack.
didn't realize that
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
But now I have an AC of 19 as Sebastian.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. I know we caught that episodes ago, but we filmed those. Anyway, we're here now.
Yeah.
Wilhelm, don't forget. You're lucky.
You're like super lucky.
So lucky.
Rule number... Oh, no. Oh, there's a rule. I make my own luck.
Are you forgetting your own rules?
I have them
Who
all...
are you?
No.
Are you the Queen of Thieves?
No, I have them all memorized. Oh, God.
Killer!
Rule number 13, that should have been obvious. Luck is what you make of it.
Oh.
Okay. The group, the elite team, sets out from Camp Dawn at first light, and makes their way towards Drakkenheim. Passing through Shepherd's Gate and past the barracks, you see the intricate array of ambushes, traps, and distractions that Elias Drexel has set up, planning for months for this moment. As the hooded lanterns draw away hordes of monsters from your path and cover your approach, you make your way to the base of the castle without incident.
Nice.
It is here at the long and winding pathway that leads up to the high crag that Castle Draken perches upon, its great towers like spear points piercing the clouds above, where the first set of guardians of the castle have been placed. A pair of iron-bound constructs and several gargoyles. And as the king's column approaches, they kneel.
They know.
Thank you, yo.
Wait, yeah, is that my dad or is it them?
As you pass by one of the constructs, it doesn't really have a face, it's like a helmet, but it looks up at you, Veo. And it nods, and you get the sense that and it kind of hugs its chest, but then it taps its wrist.
What does that mean? Do watches exist?
Yeah,
People
Yeah.
wear watches?
yeah, clocks exist. Sure, watches exist.
Elder does. You know.
I look at the statue and I say, "We're coming." And I turn to Wilhelm and I say, "We have to hurry.
I know.
We don't have a lot of time left."
We've waited
Make an
too
insight
long-
check.
Too long for this.
11.
Guessing with your father, it's possible that he might be exerting a tremendous amount of will to pacify the guardians so that you have an easier time completing this, but it might be using up the last reserves of energy that he has left to accomplish this.
Okay. My dad is doing everything he can to make this as easy for us as possible.
I know. Well, we'll get to the throne room as soon as I am attuned to the crown.
I know. Let's
And we will succeed.
We're gonna save your dad.
We're gonna do it.
let's get there so we can ease his suffering as quick as possible.
Good idea.
Okay. once again, you make your way through the bailies of Castle Draken, up the winding path, and to the castle itself. As you know, there's the winding pathway that makes its way up the gates. It's a cobblestone road that is 20 feet wide and lined with steep battlements. It travels from the lower city and through the upper gates, past the bastion towers with double portcullises, and unfurled and torn banners of the coat of arms of House von Kessel. You can see as you pass by the cliff gate, the protecting constructs made of stone and metal, finishing as they cut down several monsters that were along the pathway. And once again, they kneel with regards. As you enter into the dusty and gravel-filled lower bailey, there's a fine brick road that leads from it to the front gate. The ground is ashen and cracked, and there are delirium clusters jutting up from the earth. And you pass by the armory and the carriage house, the servants' lodges and stables, moving towards the curved ramp that leads to the bailey gate. Once again, remembering all the battles that you had fought here in the months and years ago. Moving through into the upper bailey, you see passing through the castle gardens, you see the royal palace itself, the heart of the citadel, the massive keep with its 4 great towers, connected by soaring bridges, which rise above. There's the kind of the big chateau that makes up the most of the castle, and then there's the towers rising up out of it. It is topped with its slate rooftops of midnight blue and the elongated spires, decorated with immaculate moldings. And the main entrance is a fortified gate, flanked by these 2 square towers, and engraved onto each is the dragon rampant set with gold filigree of House von Kessel. And above is the great sort of circular rose window with delicate tracery. And as you approach, the doors open. And in that moment, there is a roar as the ancient dragon form of Minazorond crashes down to perch on top of the chateau. Its form buckling with both the contamination and the corruption and all the damage that it sustained over its various battles. And you can see there's a shaking and shuddering in the dragon's form and body, as whatever impulse that would have driven it before to attack is being barely held back by the will of Jon Eisner.
I look up at it and I take a deep breath and say, "We got this.
We've got this.
We'll do this. We'll save him. Let's go."
Let's go.
As you enter the castle, Veo, you hear your father's voice. You've made it back.
Of course.
There's not much time. It's going to be hard from here, but you've made it.
We've made it with backup. We've grown. We're stronger when we can do this. We're gonna save you.
I can scarcely believe it, but I knew that you would do it. Is there anything I can do to help? Do you need to know anything?
What are we gonna face in there? How can we be prepared, as much as we can, to make it happen?
It's taken me everything to hold on to the constructs, to hold on to the defenses. And I need to warn you that there's many monsters stalking the halls. I'll use the constructs to fend them off so that you can do what you need to do. But I'm worried about one thing.
What?
As you finish the rite there'll be a moment where I will have to give up the control of the constructs. But then Wilhelm will have to assert control over them.
Okay.
That will mean that there will be a window of time where I have no control over them, and neither does Wilhelm.
I mean, we've defended against them before, and just
That's
don't.
going to include the dragon.
Oh. Well, Father, thank you. This information, we can prepare for it. The more we know, the better, and we won't lose this. Just please, if you push yourself too far, I'm afraid that something will happen to you.
The corruption of Menazorond is extensive. If you do not destroy it, I think it may require one of the crown's wishes to purify the dragon.
Ooh.
But Wilhelm will take control of it.
It's not about... It's barely controllable. Even if Wilhelm tries to, I don't know without exerting the full power of the crown if it will stay healed. Unless Wilhelm intends to sit on the throne and never leave it.
Well, it can't just be the wish spell. That's not the only way that you can...
I don't know, but that's the only answer that I have.
It's okay. Can I hear it?
No.
No. Okay. Never mind.
Well, we'll get Argonath. We'll do something.
All I'm saying is that is it. You can destroy it. If you're strong enough, destroy it. If you don't think you need it.
I'll let everybody know.
But
We'll
I
make
will
a
try to
decision.
hold on as long as I can. But I'm afraid that as you've finished the rite, be prepared. It will come for you.
Okay, thank you. And hang on. Just, Dad, hang on. We're coming for you.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing amazing. Okay. We'll see you soon.
I love you, darling.
Love you too. Guys, my dad said that there may be a moment where between him controlling the constructs and Wilhelm taking the throne, there's going to be a moment where the constructs are going to be out of anyone's control until Wilhelm asserts his will on them.
That makes sense.
But the dragon might be too far gone for us to control. And if that happens, he said that we may have to use Wish to do it.
Okay.
So one wish spell to free your father. One wish spell to cleanse the dragon. I could use a wish spell not just to cleanse the dragon, but I could perhaps wish to cleanse the constructs of Drakkenheim, making them all easier to control. Would that be a viable...
Sebastian, you can make an Arcana check as Sebastian.
That's going to be an 18.
That might be... Wish is strong enough to cleanse one creature of its contamination, but to cleanse all of them might be too much. That said, Sebastian, you might be able to check out the throne, and it might be that even the corrupted guardians, they might be more controllable than Minozoron.
Wilhelm, don't jump to any conclusions before Wrath and I get in there and check things out. I wouldn't... The further you push a wish spell, the more likely it is to cause problems. Let us look. Metazoron might be the only thing that needs true cleansing right now, and that might be a better use of the spell, but we'll know when we get in there.
And if something goes wrong, at least we can get Argonath. Maybe that is the way to cleanse the delirium. At least it's a backup.
I don't think it's not necessarily about the delirium. It's about the fact that we have a corrupted construct. I think that using I would like us. I feel much better having 2 dragons than I do 1, and I feel much better taking on the cathedral with Menazorond by our side. It is worth the wish spell to ensure that we have that asset. I'm not worried about using up 2 wish spells in hopes that maybe there's a chance we can get more wish spells. And he like glances over at Sebastian. And Sebastian's like, wow. We'll see.
Okay.
Trade it for a mirror.
You move through the vestibule, adorned with great tapestries, tight rows of arched columns forming aisles on either side. You pass the guard rooms of the palace gate itself, moving past all of the opulent ruin of Castle Draken. The central passage of the chateau. So, as before, you know that there is essentially 3 main parts to the floor plan of Castle Draken. The chateau, the throne room, and the towers. The towers lead up to the royal apartments, the ambassador's tower, the mage's tower, and the steward's tower, and that's from the central building of the castle. The chateau has various galleries, sitting rooms, banquet halls, the ballroom, and there's one hallway that leads straight through the chateau to the throne room antechamber and on into the throne room. So it is a straight walk from the entrance to the throne room. You can hear that Johan has used his power to close the doors along the hall of the antechamber to the ballrooms, and there are various monsters and beasts on the other side, like ramming at the doors as you move forward into the throne room antechamber, which is a magnificent room, 60 feet high, all decorated with arched windows and broad marble steps that lead up both to the balcony level of the throne room, but then also the throne room proper itself. So you can choose to both go into up onto the ground level of the throne room or onto the balcony.
Does anybody want to go up onto the balcony?
I feel like it might make sense for Veo to be up there. Now that she doesn't have to be within 10 feet of
Yeah, you
Wilhelm.
can take the base.
Yeah.
But Rudy's gonna stick by Wilhelm.
So Veo goes up. Anybody going up with Veo?
Yeah, so anyone on the second level can, that kind of marks the boundaries of the
Yeah, because it's like
of the balcony.
balconies.
Wilhelm would go up, but technically that doesn't make any sense.
We can go
As
up
you
and-
enter into the throne room.
Uh-oh.
Put 2 of them over there as well. Okay.
They're big.
You can see that in the throne room, finishing off several mutated horrors that were here, are 4 of the guardian constructs of the castle. Again, as you take your positions and come into the room, the constructs step aside, and lower their weapons and their guards.
For now. So keep in mind that these 4 are going to be a problem when your father releases control.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need to keep them off of me until I can attune.
Well, and we should probably station, I say from the balcony, we should probably station people at the door. He's not going to have control over those either.
All right.
The sovereign chamber of Castle Draken's throne room is a grandiose chamber 60 feet high, ringed with magnificent columns supporting a stately balcony that is halfway up the height of the room. There are countless detailed architectural ornamentations of gold inlaid with emeralds that accent intricate painted murals depicting regal scenes of glorious conquest. You can remember from your previous battles here, when the amalgamation was here, the fleshy tendrils and bits of flesh that entwined all over, but those have since crumbled and rotted away, but the remnants of its body are still sort of lingering around here. Twitching once in a while, and it seems like the delirium crystals that were around in this room, perhaps Johanna's moved them away out of there, because there were many that were bursting through the floor in various places. There are arched windows that line the walls and galleries, and again, you can remember when these broke open into strange portals, but now the windows are simply shattered, and they look out into Drakkenheim itself, into the sky. There is a marble platform surrounded by a balustrade, flanked by warped statues of mighty knights, and there is the throne of Drakkenheim. It is fixed to the structure of the castle itself, fashioned from granite and embellished with wrought iron, marble, and golden filigree. Its broad, claw-shaped armrests are embedded with gemstones, and its cushions are tattered but upholstered in rich hues of deep green. There's a colossal dragon skull adorning the top of the chair, and skeletal wings rise up from the throne. These once framed a breathtaking circular rose window decorated with prismatic tracery, which is now shattered. Because once again, there was a dimensional rift here that has since been sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sealed.
Seal.
It's closed. Doors get closed all the time. Front door's closed. Back door's closed. Garage door's closed. Anyways.
Good.
Super sealed.
I'm glad to hear that.
So we just wave at the guardians.
We come in this flying V I've formed us in.
Yeah.
Is that-
There's
We have a bunch. Yeah.
and however many other soldiers you want to deploy.
And by deploy you mean demise. These poor souls. Maybe we can get them up there with Veo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Archers.
Elias and Ophelia.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably up. Just to make sure.
Get a bit of that range. With Johan's doing the work, I guess I can sort of motion to Sebastian to approach the throne, so we can figure out
Yeah.
what's up.
So we're gonna approach the throne. Wilhelm's also gonna yell for
Pluto's up there, yeah.
everybody else to like all the other troops that aren't up in the balcony are gonna start barricading the door.
Doors and windows, yeah. I think door mostly because we just walked by a bunch that are
Should we
banging.
Should
with
we bring
monsters,
everybody?
so-
We should just bring everybody, right?
Yeah.
He can go.
I don't know if that's a balcony.
That's part of the
I
balcony.
think there was like a balcony. Yeah, I remember from the last time we did.
Yeah, so these guys are up on the balcony as well.
Great.
And there's a handful here barricading the door.
You, 3 normal people, hold that door from anything that comes
Normal,
in.
they're elite.
I mean,
They're elite
Pluto.
soldiers.
So okay, Pluto, you're commanding the door people with Elias.
Okay, I can hold the door.
Rudy, you are guarding the king.
Yeah.
Ophelia's standing by in the
with
middle.
us.
I'm getting ready to go onto the throne, and Sebastian Veo is commanding the balcony. And
Is Ophelia in the middle?
Ophelia is kind of
Yeah.
the central healer, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
And the 2 mages are going to examine the throne.
Both of you can either give me investigation or arcana.
I love Arcana.
I'll roll investigation. Just to be different.
And I cast guidance on you.
Oh, that means I had a d4. Nice.
Look over there.
Oh, hey.
I got a 23.
I got a 27.
Okay, so here's what you can understand. Although the dimensional rift has been closed, And Sebastian, what did you get with your check?
27.
But you weren't doing Arcana.
I was doing investigation.
Okay.
Because he was doing Arcana and I
Yeah.
trusted him with the magic.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sebastian's just doing all the good choices to keep
So
the-
Sebastian,
Smart.
here's
Sebastian.
what you note. The throne is still contaminated.
Yeah.
And while the corruption of the city remains, you can tell the following about it. Any humanoid creature seated on the throne cannot regain hit points. And each time its powers are activated, they will need to make a saving throw against contamination.
Can you...
Any humanoid on the throne can't regain hit points.
Yeah.
Each time its powers are activated, it gains a level of contamination.
Yeah.
Or it has to save against.
Can you elaborate on each time its powers are activated? Does the throne have powers that
The
it
throne
activates?
does have powers, and this is what you learn, Wrath. The throne, when a person who is both attuned to the throne, to the crown of Westamar, and seated on the throne, can actually use the throne's power to cast command, sending, mind blank, global invulnerability, and stone skin. So those spells are all castable from the throne.
Can you say those one more time?
Command, which is at will, and once per day each, Globe of Invulnerability, Mind Blank, and Stone Skin, and 3 times per day sending from the throne.
Stone skin sending. Question.
Sending 3 times a day.
The when you say from the throne, is it from the, like, if they are attuned to the crown, can they walk away from the throne and still cast this stuff?
No.
They have to be on the throne.
seated on the throne to cast these spells.
Okay.
Second of all, beyond these spells, someone who's attuned to the crown and seated on the throne can use an action. So, once someone has been attuned to the crown and seated on the throne, Mina Zorond, the Tower Dragons, and the Wall Gargoyles will simply obey that person's spoken commands. Although, if something's happened to Mina Zorond, that process might be kind of corrupted.
Got it.
Someone who is wearing the crown, attuned to it, and seated on the throne can also use their action to communicate telepathically with 1 dragon, 2 golems, or 12 gargoyles, as long as they are within 100 miles of Castle Draken.
Wow.
And when they do so, they can issue commands to those creatures and see through their eyes and hear what they hear. Basically, someone that's seated on the throne and attuned to the crown can treat the gargoyles and the constructs and the tower dragons like find familiar with a range of 100 miles.
How many gargoyles was it?
12.
You can
Sorry.
telepathically command 12 gargoyles, but of course you can always only
Yeah.
see through one of their eyes.
And that's just the tower dragons.
It's the tower dragons, the wall gargoyles, and the golems, but the golems are only present in Castle Draken.
Okay.
Yeah, the tower dragons and the gargoyles are all throughout the city, right? And you get the sense that it's possible to like issue like a general like stand down command to all the constructs, and like a general like protect the city command. And in fact, that's what you get the sense of, is that like the last command that was ever issued was like a protect the city command, but it was corrupted.
So it's protected against everything,
Yeah,
no matter what.
yeah.
Sense.
From,
Right, and because the steward is just the steward, not the king, or the monarch. Johann can't issue an order that overrides that.
Yeah. He's pushing against it, but it's not
Yeah.
full. Yeah.
So from our investigation and everything, the throne, there's no sign that it's going to like instantly kill Wilhelm or send him to another dimension.
It won't instantly kill him.
It'll just start corrupting him.
He will be exposed to a lot of contamination while he's sitting on it, and won't be able to regain hit points while he's sitting on it.
Does it appear from my investigation that neutralizing field could help him with that?
Yes,
What about Aqua Experco?
yes.
Okay.
all the tools at your disposal can absolutely help.
All right, come here.
All right.
Pluto finishes the.
I think we all do. We all do.
And Sebastian turns and like clanks his staff on the ground, and he's like, "I'll cast neutralizing field. I'll get this area protected, and I will make sure that nothing happens to Wilhelm.
And I'm staying by his side just in case.
You stay here with me. The rest of you need to get ready to fend off those guardians. I'll obviously do what I can, but my main concern is going to be protecting Wilhelm." Is everybody? What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna murder anything that's bad.
Here's the last thing that you can tell. And Elias Drexel can kind of help with your examination. He says, if I remember correctly, the monarch sits on the throne, and each of the stewards gives an oath. And each of the seal bearers gives an oath, which the monarch has to respond to in kind.
Okay. Oh.
So each of you make an ability check. So each of the seal bearers makes a skill check with one skill associated with that ability score, which then Wilhelm has to respond to
With my ability score?
with one of your ability scores.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I... Then I want to make sure that I cast... What, Intellect Fortress?
I'm kind of, I guess, charisma. Now,
Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma.
Is Wilhelm going to have to respond with each of his ability scores, or can he choose an ability score?
No, you will have to do all 6 ability scores.
Anybody got some muscles that they can strap onto me?
I'm gonna give you a potion of fire giant strength.
How long does this last?
An hour or a minute?
It's an hour, and it's an hour-long ritual.
Oh!
All right. Thank you. This could save us all.
This,
You can drink that.
I concentrate for an hour.
So if you give me charisma,
I'll give you Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma.
And
What is
Advantage
it? What
on
is it?
them.
Advantage?
So, Intellect Fortress, resistance to psychic damage, as well as advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws.
Okay.
As
Awesome.
long as I remain concentrating on it.
okay. So Sebastian's going to cast neutralizing field. Wilhelm has Aqua Expurgo. Rudy is casting Intellect Fortress on it. He's going to drink a potion of fire giant strength.
You have temporary hit points that give you advantage on all saving throws currently.
Cool.
Yes.
We also have lucky.
Yes.
And Wrath actually is going to stand on the
So
other
Intellect
side of you.
Fortress is saving throws, but not ability checks.
Oh, is it
Is
a
it-
village?
Are we
It's
doing
not a
ability
saving?
checks or
We're
saving?
doing ability checks.
Oh.
Oh.
We're doing ability checks.
Well, Wrath is
Yeah.
going to have one hand on you
Yeah.
and constantly just be casting guidance.
Okay.
Whispering in your ear.
Then
you
I
can
won't-
do it.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was saving throws.
I thought it. No, same.
do it.
So it's all good.
However,
I'll undo.
Intellect Fortress might still be useful as
Psychic damage?
Wilhelm could be exposed to both psychic and necrotic damage.
All right, here we go.
A neutralizing field will get rid of the necrotic.
Wait, do you have something against psychic already?
I have resistance to psychic
How
damage.
did you get that?
Nice job.
Periaptive proof against poison.
No, poison. Psychic?
Oh wait, what?
What's the psychic?
Psychic custom. What?
Hold on. That might have been from something else.
Yeah, I think I need to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm unattuning from my crossbow.
Okay. So you now have the sword, the crown. What's your other attunement item?
My spider climbing slippies.
Okay.
You're kicking your feet.
Did you get rid of your Batman
Are you
suit?
not using the poison one?
I'm not using it
Oh,
either,
okay.
so I don't know why it's still listing it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you get it.
I think
and
the
then there's something
periaptive
else.
proof against poison doesn't require attunement.
It's under attunement. Is there something that requires?
I think it's because it's in your equipment. It's just giving it to you. You might have to take it off in your equipment list.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think I still have the cloak, but
Yeah, the 2014 periaptive proof against poison doesn't require attunement.
the 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, it must have upgraded to
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Just you have poison. Just wear it. Just put it back on. You're not vulnerable. Everything's fine.
Okay. Is there anything else you all would like to do?
Yes, I'm going to activate for Veo her ring, her invisibility ring.
Okay. It only lasts 1 minute, so this ritual's gonna take
Oh,
an
okay, no,
hour.
I'll hold off on that for now. She's kind of ready for when stuff goes down. We'll see.
And Ophelia Reed can offer guidance to one person, or she can offer... Ophelia Reed can offer a casting of guidance, or...
Can she do bless?
I think Bless only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah, that's true.
So she can offer guidance, or she can cast Enhance Ability. And she has... she can target up to 3 people with it.
What do we get with that?
Gives them advantage on ability checks using the chosen ability. If there's anyone that you want to shore up.
I mean, I've got a +7 and a +6 on my side. So,
My wisdom's not great, but maybe we give it to you for con or something. I don't know.
I think the only thing... Oh, sorry.
what's up here?
It's ability check.
I'm on the wrong character all around.
Your
Strength.
int, your
I mean, my
wisdom.
strength is about to change.
Maybe
Oh,
wisdom.
you're in. Can we
I
give
do-
them all to
oh,
him
it's
on
not
separate ones,
saved.
or no?
Yeah.
No,
it's
you can do one ability.
Across 3. Because what about
It can
wisdom?
be different abilities, but 3 different people.
I won't lie, I feel silly because I've been prepping this character for a wisdom saving throw on the throne because I gave him... I got him
Resilience?
proficiency
Yeah.
in wisdom saving throws
Yeah.
just for this.
So we got wisdom.
So, yeah.
This would be ability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if you got...
The only saving throw you're going to be making is if you fail ability checks.
And then what saving throw would it be?
Con.
Let me double check something.
So,
Because contamination.
wisdom saving throws were never on the table.
No.
Why did I think they were?
Because they usually are. And they're good to have.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I have a +6,
The 20 temp
but I
hit
definitely
points is only
was wrong.
attack
on
rolls
that.
and saving throws, not ability checks either. Let me just check on this. Silvery Barbs is in play here, though.
There you go.
There we go.
That's going to do a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah. If I do Silvery Barbs, can I, if there's so there's 2 parts to Silvery Barbs. There's the first part where it's re-roll a d20, and then there's a second part with advantage on the next. Can I just do it for the second part, or do I have to make somebody re-roll a d20 to get
You
the second
do
part?
have to make somebody re-roll a d20.
Okay.
So enhance ability on my wisdom would give me what? Sorry.
It's enhance ability is for ability checks, and so 3 people can have one ability of their choice enhanced.
And
So
how-
that
what
would
is-
give you advantage on your wisdom ability.
So it's
check.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want advantage?
Right.
I mean, right now my wisdom ability checks are at a 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever can help me with that, I guess, is what I need.
Yeah, take wisdom.
Yeah.
Or int.
Okay.
And at least I have a +1. Like wisdom is my weakest by
Sure,
far.
sure.
So yeah, I'll take the enhanced ability on wisdom.
Okay. For Wilhelm,
Yeah.
2 other people can benefit from enhance ability.
What are your other plus scores? I've got, again, +6, +7 on mine. So
Are there any
if
other
you guys
weak
need
abilities?
them-
I'll take a
wanna shore
wisdom plus
Because
advantage.
remember, each character is in charge of one ability.
Yeah.
I'll do wisdom advantage
Oh,
on Wrath.
and
Or
Sebastian.
sorry, Pluto.
Sebastian can take the other for intelligence.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah, that's
Because
important.
that's his role.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That sounds good.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I cast guidance on the king.
Alright.
Sit, my liege.
Wilhelm takes the throne.
Sit there.
I look to Sebastian as I'm about to sit down, and I go, "What's the worst that could happen?"
And Ophelia Reed takes the crown and places it on your head.
Oh boy.
You
Oh,
can
it's heavy.
feel the weight. Heavy is the head that bears the crown.
Your neck.
That's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Oh
Should have done your
boy.
neck stretches.
You feel as you sit on it, the throne draining your life force. Okay. You cannot regain hit points while you're on the throne. If you stand up from this throne, the ritual fails and you have to start all over again. Okay?
It's not
Alright.
that bad.
There's one last thing I want to check.
Yeah.
Just to be prepared. So what if he loses his hit points on the throne, and I use my ability as Rudy? Is that I'm
You
taking
cannot.
that damage?
You won't be able to because it's draining his life and there's nothing for you to intercept. There's nothing for you to intercept.
Okay.
Good thinking.
I just wanted to be prepared if I was.
Well, if he stands up and he's really weak,
Now, if something happens to attack him while he's sitting on the throne,
Okay. Yep.
What does it feel like?
it's cold.
Oh, that's not that bad. It's just throne's a little
Cold.
chilly.
And you feel already as you sit on the throne, you feel the influence of the contamination. Right? But of course, who's doing neutralizing field?
Sebastian casts neutralizing field. Let me mark that off.
and so we're sort of flanking Wilhelm on either side, Sebastian and Wrath.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Sebastian is doing, Wrath is doing guidance.
I'm up to
Yeah.
two.
Ophelia is doing enhance ability. Rudy is doing intellect fortress.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
You also have Death Ward.
And we have Heroes Feast in play, and we have Aid in play. All right.
Is it enough?
Neutralizing field, guidance, enhance ability, potion of giant strength, intellect fortress, death ward, heroes feast, aid.
Will it be enough?
Stacked
Okay.
Will
up.
it be enough?
I feel weird. There's so much magic and contamination in me.
Alrighty.
Your skin is buzzing.
So there are six.
You need a detox day.
There are six.
Aquax.
Alrighty. Just sit down. Wilhelm. Give me an investigation check.
That's going to be a 23.
Okay. You can feel at the same time as you look at the throne and sit on it, you feel power. And you feel the power of the crown and the throne, even though it is contaminated, as it courses through your body. And with this, you know that each of these 6 people is going to speak an oath to you that you will respond to. Get the sense, it doesn't matter what order they go in, but you get the sense that after 3, maybe 4, that's around the point that Johann might lose control of the Guardians. So, you may want to be strategic about who you have go first and who you have go last.
So we'll let Wilhelm decide. So Wilhelm will call out.
Yes. But you can discuss it.
Okay. But discussing it, am I discussing it as Wilhelm on the throne? Like, do I have the wherewithal?
Oh yeah. You can speak. You are conscious. Like it's not like you're
So
unconscious.
I'm not like in excruciating pain or anything.
Nope.
Yet.
Do we need to be up to
Not
you?
yet.
What do we need to do?
You
Is
need
it
to
just
be.
speak?
You need to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
I
So-
think that we should. I think that we should do either Pluto and Rudy or Rudy first, so that we have one of you is just out of the way and ready to do combat. I think that we should do.
Okay. You want to start there?
I think getting a muscle out of the way, because we want a muscle to hold back the constructs. We might want
muscle
both
magic,
of you.
muscle magic.
Pluto approaches the throne.
So yeah, why don't we do Pluto,
Yeah.
Veo, Rudy, Pluto, Veo, Wrath, Rudy, Sebastian.
Yeah, I mean, you could be Veo last too.
Well, you should look at the ability score bonuses for each person.
7, Veo 6.
Wrath is six.
Why?
If you fail a check, you can re-roll.
Yeah,
You'll.
but
you'll
that
have to-
increases more time.
Yeah.
So actually, that might be also okay. So who has the best chance of passing?
Rudy.
Rudy has the best
Yeah.
chance of passing.
Well,
Who-
unless it's advantage.
What's
Like, I have +7.
what's Veo's dexterity?
Plus
Oh,
6.
+6.
Yeah.
Tied with wrath.
Remember, you get to choose a skill.
Oh, like a. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you get to choose a skill.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I got a plus 13 on athletics.
wait, do I get to choose a skill as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you choose. You're responding with a skill and an ability.
oh, that's huge.
It's an ability check. Yeah.
I thought it was just a raw. Sorry, this. I'm all over the place on what
stealth.
this is.
I can do stealth
Yeah, you can use stealth.
because it's dex, right?
Yeah.
And I
as
can't-
long as you can find a way to show the performance of that skill as a way of
And then do I do the same
demonstrating
skill
your loyalty,
back?
you need to do a skill associated with that ability score, and you need to also respond in kind in some way.
So I can do like
We're gonna do dance.
I can't get up off the chair, so I just have to like peekaboo you.
Well,
Peekaboo.
yours would be probably acrobatics, right? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, stealth. Okay, so I'm plus 18 and then a plus 13 on athletics. So what do you guys? That's my strength.
As long as I can
No, yeah,
find
you
something I'm
strength, you
proficient in, yeah. So maybe, Veo, you said Veo and Raph both have a plus 6.
Yeah.
So maybe actually Sebastian should go first. Get his out of the way. And who was the other weakest? Pluto?
Pluto.
So Sebastian and Pluto go first. Then we do Veo, Raph, Rudy.
You also have to do Elias Drexel.
What's his bonus?
His is con.
Yeah.
Con has no skills associated with it,
Yeah.
so it's just the raw score.
So what's his...
Fortunately, Elias Drexel's con is 18.
Cool. So Elias can go like third.
Yeah, let's do third.
So
I will say Rudy's not the strongest, and like Veo's better score
Okay.
than Rudy because Rudy's a plus 13 and plus 7, but she's a plus 6 and plus 18.
okay.
Right?
Yeah, and remember, you do. So to finish the oath, you need to be within 30 feet of the throne on the ground level, and you need to spend an action.
And,
Okay.
And Veo has a magic carpet.
So Vale will go last. Vale will go last. So let's work our way back. Vale goes last. Rudy has what bonus?
She's easiest to get to you too. Like she can get you to you from anywhere. So
Yeah.
Rudy is plus 7 in strength, so plus 13 in athletics.
So we have Veo last. Rudy second last.
Pressure.
What Raph, what's your best arcana? Plus 12?
Yeah.
Raph.
But I can't do Arcana because that's int. I would do.
Oh right.
I would do like intimidation.
Which is
I'm better than you.
plus 12.
A better king than you will ever
Okay.
be.
So Raph
Seven.
third last.
Okay.
Elias Drexel.
It's solid.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
Pluto's going
Sebastian.
second. Sebastian first, Pluto second, Elias, Wrath.
Looks like we have our initiative order as well.
Where does Wilhelm go?
Wilhelm.
Epic boss. He goes at 20.
Wilhelm, you will go last every round because you have to respond to each person.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are always last
Okay.
for the purposes of this. Okay.
Initiative, it does nothing.
Okay, so Sebastian is doing int.
Alrighty. So the coronation ceremony begins. Sebastian, you have the neutralizing field. You are at the king's side. What will you say?
So the goal is that I have to pledge allegiance to him, but using a skill.
Yes, each of you must make some kind of vow or pledge or offer of service. That is traditionally the way. And a
And so it's less
demonstration.
about using the skill and more about explaining how that skill would be used to serve the king.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sebastian, while concentrating on neutralizing field, kneels down. I pledge to be your eyes and ears, to be your scout, to honor you through research, through my mind and body, to protect you. And I'm going for investigation here.
Okay.
And so intellect fortress or enhanceability is giving me advantage.
And you're getting a D4 from guidance.
And I'm getting a D4
You can do this.
from guidance. And I have a +8. What am I trying to get? Or are you not going to tell me? I'm just, okay.
It's a DC 20.
24.
All right, Sebastian succeeds. Sebastian, having spoken his vow, now Wilhelm, you must respond in kind.
Together, am I like, I'm like accepting his.
Yeah.
With you as my eyes and ears, Sebastian, I pledge to use your knowledge to investigate the secrets of this world and uncover them to protect the people of Westamar and all of our allies. And I'm also going to use investigation.
Okay.
And I also have guidance?
No.
No.
I would have to be... Unless my turn comes before Wilhelm. Can I give him guidance again? Technically.
Yeah, technically.
If we're going to go...
Technically.
I mean, I can't roll lower than a 23.
There's no point. But this is perfect.
So that's going to be a 24.
Okay. Sebastian
I didn't want.
is complete.
Who's next?
Sebastian, you have pledged loyalty.
Pluto is next.
My king! I, Pluto, king of the Caspians.
Well, you're high prince. But you're not high king yet.
King of the Caspians. Ruler of all the cool guys way over there. I pledge to you my thoughtfulness.
Thoughts and prayers.
Simply cheap words. I give you cheap words. I give you my ability to look into one's soul and figure out if they are right or wrong. I have gone on this journey myself. Wait, why am I talking to the camera? Sorry, you. I have gone on this journey. I have grown so much in this city. The faith has found its way into my body through oils and anointments, and I pledge to use that to guide the King of Westamar as gracefully as I can into a new generation where we can all hope for a better tomorrow. And I want to use insight.
All right, roll it.
With advantage. Oh, God. I get a 29.
Nice. There you go. Wilhelm.
Thank you, advantage.
Pluto. We're doing wisdom, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pluto. I hear you. I see you. Before me, you have been an ally to the Von Kessels for some time, and you are a friend. I'm happy to have you by my side. I have seen the many great things you've done.
Look at me!
I have heard the great tales of your triumphs,
My stories.
and I accept the Caspian.
You're rolling perception, yeah?
Yeah, I'm rolling perception. I cannot roll lower than a 22.
Alrighty.
Woo! Yeah, you saw me.
All right.
I feel heard. I feel seen.
Elias Drexel steps forward. You're a tough king, especially because you survived me. You have mettle, perseverance, and you don't give up. You'll need that the time ahead. And I thought I would give up as well. But we tough it out. I will tough it out, my king. Till the last drop of blood leaves my body. Who would like to roll it for a last Drexel? It's a raw con.
I guess I will.
Yeah, you do it. You do it.
+4.
I got an 18 on the die.
Okay. Woo! Elias does his part. All right.
Wilhelm responds,
Guidance.
"Thank you." Elias, we've been through much. I have seen the worst of you, and I've seen the best of you. You are the strongest fighter I've ever seen. Surviving you was a difficult task, and I have seen you give up everything to protect the crown of Westermark. And I thank you for pledging yourself to me and trusting me to carry this house forward.
Roll it, con.
With guidance.
With guidance.
Oh God.
For the king.
I got a natural 20 on the die.
Needed that.
So that's going to be a
Okay.
25.
All
Oh,
right.
that was sweet.
Yeah. And then when we fight, you're gonna just be rolling ones.
Oh yeah,
and twos.
yeah.
Okay.
All your saves.
As Elias Drexel finishes his vow, Wilhelm, you can feel it.
Ugh.
You're in the final throes of it, and the power shifts as suddenly the constructs jolt into an aggressive mode and begin to attack. We're now going to go in initiative order because Wilhelm, it takes an action for Wilhelm to respond.
Yeah.
So it has to be on his turn. So that was Wilhelm's turn. So now we go back to the top of the round in our initiative order. And so Sebastian is actually first to act in this case as the
Nice.
constructs animate and begin to come to life.
Oh, I see what's happening. I was like, where'd all my spells go? I'm on Wilhelm's.
The only thing is you are concentrating on
Right, that's a good
one
call.
thing that's super important.
I am concentrating on something super important,
Mm-hmm.
so I cannot yet. Thank you.
Just as a heads up.
I cast Disintegrate on the nearest construct.
Nice! Nice move. Okay.
My two stabs taped together. I point them out. Yeah, the stabs, and I
Rotate it
yeah,
to be the one on top is the one that you're shooting.
and I'm gonna use my inscrutable staff to blast. It's a Dex 25 save.
Okay.
Gross.
That is gross.
Which one? Just for
Probably this guy.
This guy? Okay. Yeah, would you believe that he can't make that even with magic resistance? Yeah.
I would believe that. So, all right, let's just get this plus these.
how many is it?
It's 10d6 plus 40.
Oh my god.
Average of 75.
So the moment he's standing next to Wilhelm, so he sees Wilhelm like jolt forward, and at the same moment, all of the constructs kind of jolt forward.
Yeah.
And Sebastian's just like, nope, and
You just turn.
yeah, and like and like blast the first construct. All right, so that's okay. 6, 12, 81 damage.
Okay. The construct takes 81 damage, but is not destroyed.
Oh god. They're tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Anything else, Sebastian?
I'm going to. Is it now? Okay. Question. We already we already announced the damage. Could I use empowered spell, or is it too?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I will use empowered spell to get just a little bit more out of that. Why not?
A little bit more juice.
Reroll those guys. It was mostly an amazing roll, but
Yeah, no, it was a great roll.
that's better.
Nice.
So
How much damage did you reroll?
I re-rolled 6.
Okay.
So it was 81.
You
Minus
you
6.
took away 6 damage.
Yeah.
To reroll, and how much do you have now?
So that's going to add.
Did you roll a bunch
6.
of ones?
Yeah.
So the 6 neutralizes it. So I'm actually just adding
Yeah, exactly.
81. It's now 87 instead of
Okay.
81.
Alrighty. Looks
Every little
good.
bit helps.
Every little bit helps. Alrighty. Pluto, we're over to you.
Seeing the construct jerk forward, I slam my helmet back on and I rush the closest one.
Okay. That is not the one that Sebastian tried to disintegrate.
Yeah, I'll do the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Focus fire.
Focus fire. Focus fire. We're play it like a chess game.
And
except chess, you don't focus
I
fire. Anyway.
bring Ignatius down on it. Hopefully hitting it with my... Does a 21 hit?
Just barely.
I'm gonna roll all the hits. Lots more than that. No crits, but everything is over a 21.
Okay.
And they're resistant, right? I have a bit of radiant damage.
No, they take it all.
Oh, okay. So first off is 28 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second hit, oh yeah, 34 damage.
Okay.
And third hit is 36 damage.
Alrighty. It is bloodied.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That was two massive hits on that thing.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
they do not care. I'm gonna try to not get prone.
Okay. Strength save.
Yeah, try or strength check with me. I get a 17.
I get 16 on the die, and I've got a +7.
Oh my gosh! So I punch him with my shield, and he doesn't move.
The constructs. One of the constructs steps back, and the visor of its helmet opens up,
Oh,
and
this one?
yeah, and a poisonous gas floods out from it.
Thank goodness.
And you guys all got to eat a hero's feast, so you're immune to poison. But the hooded lanterns in the room start choking and dying on the poison
That's what the poison was from.
as they take 55 poison damage.
What?
Yeah.
Even the ones up high?
No, basically like the ones that are on the ground.
So these 4.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Our door crew.
Yeah. The door crew.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
We really should have.
Wilhelm's just sitting there as people are like, I pledge, and he's just watches these 4 like soldiers like, "Blah," and, like,
They wither.
Then another one of the Guardian constructs that saw, having seen Sebastian fire a beam at one of its allies, its visor opens up, the whole helmet opens up, and a solid beam of energy just shoots out at Sebastian.
Oh no!
oh no. Wait, I saw this in Thor.
So it makes 2 shots at you, Sebastian, getting a 24 and a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Each one does 36 fire damage.
Oh no!
Do I have? What do I do?
You take 36 fire damage twice.
What?
I'm trying to remember if I like have. I'm trying to remember if I have anything
You
that I
just
use
ate
in this
fire
moment.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Just like a hero's feast, you ate it like you opened your mouth. Ah!
Cool. So sorry, how much was that? That was 36 twice.
So 72 total.
Okay.
And that means I need 2 DC 18 con checks for concentration on neutralizing field.
Nope.
Neutralizing field is down.
If I'm proficient, no, because it doesn't apply to saving throws. And that's Wilhelm. I don't know what
you're
I'm
fine.
doing.
You're fine.
No, I get 15.
Oh, that's not enough.
Wait, do I have advantage?
Yeah, it's DC 18.
Wait, do I have advantage?
Because of the seal. No, because you've lost your temporary hit points from the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have...
Do you have lucky or anything?
No.
And lucky,
yeah.
I can't lucky him, right?
No.
It has to be something that's affecting me.
Alright, so neutralizing field goes down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That could matter. That could matter. Who else do I want to laser? I think I got to laser Wrath. Where's Wrath?
Hey!
He's on the other side of
Other
Wilhelm.
side.
Other side. Yeah, he gets laser because they're attacking the king.
No.
Okay.
Just know that if they try to laser
So
you,
Wrath,
you die.
I get a 26 again and a 13.
The 13 misses, the 26 hits.
Okay, that's 36 fire damage.
And I absorb it
Oh yeah, because
into
you
my chainmail.
you got the armor. Okay.
I slurp it up.
Sebastian's like blasted against the wall, and he just looks over, and you're like, and he's like, what?
And then the other one, it seems to be a little bit miscalibrated, and it shoots Wilhelm,
No! The king!
getting a 29 and a 13 to hit.
The 13 misses.
What's my what's my thing called? Silvery barbs.
Okay. Turns it into a 14.
Both miss.
Sorry.
You threw a dice somewhere.
Okay.
I heard a click clap.
And then the other one's just gonna sword Pluto.
Okay.
Pluto, you get sworded.
I get sorted.
I
I only have an AC 20.
get a 29 and a 27.
Oh, yeah.
You take 20 slashing damage from each hit plus 10 fire damage, so 60 damage total.
And then advantage. Do you need advantage on your next thing?
What's next?
Next is Wrath with
Strength?
Charisma.
Rudy with strength, probably.
Do it for... Yeah, give it to Wilhelm. That's fine.
I do have a plus. No, I don't. I auto pass.
For strength.
Oh, wait, strength. No, wrath.
Wrath is next, he's Charisma.
Oh.
Yeah.
In turn order thing.
Sebastian gets a advantage on your next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And whose turn is it?
It is now Wrath's turn.
I quickly turn to the king. I will never hurt you. Deception. So I just roll it, or like do I just like?
That's it. Great pledge. Great pledge.
I will. There are those that will challenge the might of the king, and when your soft hand fails, I will be there to remind them that the royalty stands above all else. And I'm going to use intimidation.
All right, roll it.
I still feel like it's deception as well, but
No, it's.
the royalty stands above all else.
Yeah.
Wrath?
Yeah,
Yeah?
the royalty.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
that
it,
was a
Wrath.
wink.
Oh, did you? Just gonna check to see. Do I have any? No, I just gotta.
Is Bruce the royalty?
Oh yeah, I got 31.
All right, Wrath makes his check. Wilhelm, you'll be able to do
And
your
that's my action,
response
right?
on your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Rudy, it's your turn.
I am so sorry, which one did you hit with your...
This one has the most damage.
Yeah, it's
Both
the only
Pluto
damage.
He's
and,
real hurting.
and Sebastian have attacked it.
Okay, I am going to cast Fireball in front of forgetting everybody's name. Pluto on those guys.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, roll the damage.
Roll, there's so many of them. Okay. 24
Okay.
fire damage.
So this is when I tell you these are iron golems who are healed by fire damage.
Oh, no.
So you just healed it for 24 hit points.
No!
Oh no!
Theo's the Queen of Thieves! Get her!
You mean Rudy?
Oh, Rudy did it?
Yeah, yeah.
Rudy, the Queen of Thieves! Get her!
Rudy casts
All right,
Fireball and
well,
Raph's like,
I see this.
it's Vale.
I see this.
Just chop its head off.
I see this and I'm mad. So I think I can I step up beside you?
Yeah. I mean, the rubble. You could jump on the rubble.
Okay. And because where does it say? When I use my action to cast a spell, I can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Nice
so
call.
I'm mad at the golem in front of him.
Okay.
At Pluto. My mind is so
The shield
overwhelmed
guy.
where
The
that one
shield
is
guy.
going on.
The one with the shield.
My
You're doing
Oracle
great,
Greatsword.
You're doing great.
Hold on.
And do you have temporary hit points? You good at
Thank you.
I don't love either of those.
I don't love either of those either. I should have given myself. What is math? 18.
It's newly healed and reinforced armor sealed by your flames. Your Vorpal sword unfortunately does not go snicker snack. It bounces back.
Dang.
That's good.
Well, then I also have mobile, so I'm just gonna move back, stomping back to within 10 feet of Wilhelm.
Okay.
Run back over.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I even if I don't hit it,
Alrighty.
I can
It's
move.
Veo's turn.
Okay, so Veo is going to aim at that same
Yeah.
now healed.
Finish
And
it.
it's her. Wait, okay, is this considered first turn of combat or no?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Because then I get 3.
I need to ask something. Does the golem now perceive Rudy as friendly in terms? Does the golem now think it's ally?
Yeah, but this is one of those golems that's a real jerk to their rats.
So,
Also, he's gonna die in a second.
26 to hit on the first attack. For
Okay.
Veo. She gets. So that's 1. That's a 30 to hit.
Okay.
I just want to see you crit with the Vorpal sword. That's all that I want.
I'm not Vorpal Sword, this is Veo.
I know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I know, right?
And that's a 14.
Okay,
That's a 1 and a
okay.
2.
That's tough.
No dice, no. Okay, so 2 hits.
Yeah.
2 good hits and 1
2 good hits.
is 1 the sneakers.
And one's a sneakers, yeah, because I'm the
I'm
guy
right
in
up-
front of you.
I'm right up on him.
Mm, 59 damage on
Oh.
one.
Oh, from one.
From 1 attack.
And the other is 27 damage.
Okay. Solid hits. It's still operational.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't have been if it hadn't have been healed.
It was an oops.
It was an oops.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, yep, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry about the oopsie.
Nice.
Oh,
nice
it's
hits,
okay.
Nice hits.
I didn't know.
All right, Wilhelm.
So, Raph just pledged allegiance.
I pledge to you. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I said it already.
Despite the fact that
Weird way to.
you are very off-putting in
Start.
most of your comments, I find you somewhat charming, and I'm happy that you're on my side.
That's his deception.
No,
I'm a worse enemy.
you are a better friend than an enemy, and in your own way, Raph, you have proven your loyalty to the throne time and time again. And sometimes I appreciate your bluntness, and I find you to be admirably persuasive. and I believe that you should stay here by the side of Westamar and the Crown, because it is the right place for you, and that's my persuasion.
Thank you.
Okay.
You don't have guidance though anymore. Because I had to use my action to pledge to you.
Well, then I only get a 30.
All right.
Instead of a 32.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Okay.
That's number 4.
That is number 4.
Number 4, everyone.
There are 2 left.
Alrighty. At the top of the round, crashing in from the windows, come several
Oh
gargoyles.
no.
Ah!
Nar.
And do they pick up our friends? Drag them away?
Including one on Veo.
No, Vale!
Oh, both on
Oh,
Veo.
here. Yeah, you go for
Iron Golem dies. Love it. Love to see it.
Yeah. They swoop in, and yes, two of them swoop in and they grab one of the hooded lanterns. The two of them grab the hooded lantern and they they fly out of the room and throw him out the window.
And I yell, "You've been trained for this! Go!"
And as you yell that, two of them come up and try to scoop you up, Veo.
Ah!
Okay.
Veo, you've been trained for this.
Ah, my whole life.
Land on your feet.
I can't help to.
Poor Veo.
Okay. So as they come to scoop you up, Veo. Okay. They get a 20 and an 11 to hit.
The 11 does not.
Okay.
However, I want to see, what do I have in my ring? Do I have a shield?
Did you use your reaction to Silvery Barbs already?
Last round.
Last round,
Yeah.
okay.
We didn't fill the rings.
We didn't fill the rings.
Yeah,
I have nothing
we
in my ring.
forgot.
I have
Alrighty.
my shield in there, but,
So the
Sebastian unatuned from his ring and promptly forgot about everybody else.
I have a neutralizing field in my ring.
So these two actually did have to fly out to drop the other guy.
Poor guy.
He's okay though. He's fine.
He's just off screen.
Fine.
yeah, I mean, yeah, one of them.
Veo,
gets
no.
Okay, so one of them does grapple you, and so it grabs you, and then it starts to disengage and picks you up, and it's carrying you away out the
Are you
window.
using the new gargoyles that we made?
Yes. Yeah. So
Like,
it is.
I'll be back, guys.
Veo, you're really necessary to this next thing.
I'll be back.
So the other guy is actually, he hasn't been dropped yet, but he's like screaming, ah! Ah! And so Veo, it
fine,
flies
he's-
back out the window. With
You
Veo.
need to pledge to me!
He's been trained for this. I'll be fine.
Veo, I need you down here post haste!
Who's next? Who's next supposed to pledge?
Rudy is next in
Okay,
the order.
okay.
So we go to Sebastian though in the initiative order.
Sebastian is going to start... Okay, he lost concentration on neutralizing field. So he is going to cast Hex on this construct.
Okay.
And then he's going to start blasting. And then, yeah, Eldritch Blasts. So I make 4 Eldritch Blast attacks. I guess I don't need to do all 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe. And I mean, if he dies from 1, then I'll move them to the next.
Sure.
So, plus 19. So my lowest is going to be a 22.
Everything hits.
Okay. And so Eldritch Blast is 1d10 plus 7 plus a d6.
So this is where you'll need to at least roll to see how many. First shot,
17,
okay, it's still alive.
21.
Second shot destroys it.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you want to redirect the other two to get against the next one.
Now moving Hex is a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but you cast Hex.
Yeah,
in the same
so
turn.
it's
So yeah.
without the d6.
Yeah.
So then the remaining 2, 15.
That's a miss.
Or no,
Oh, sorry.
I already rolled
yeah,
to hit.
damage.
So 15 damage
Okay.
and 30 damage total.
30 damage. Looks good. Pluto.
Wait, can I quicken another round of Eldritch Blast? No, because I used my bonus action. Yeah, I used my bonus action to cast Hex. Never mind.
No, you can't cast another spell in the same turn except a cantrip with the casting time of. Yeah. No, technically no.
Well,
Because
no,
you'd be changing
yeah.
the cantrip's time to. Yeah. No.
But if I hadn't cast Hex, I could double
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Do I have any line of sight on Veo?
She's on the balcony. She's on the balcony level and being pulled out the window. So I'm gonna actually say no.
Okay. So I can't see Veo. All right. I guess I'm just gonna go for Captain Fire Eyes over here. So the one you shot a bunch. This one.
Yeah, I shot him twice.
I run at him, and I'm just gonna
Captain Fire Eyes.
keep up my assault. You did say what hits, and I think 20 is not enough.
20 does it.
Okay, 20 hits. Okay, more, and not a crit.
More.
So I just start hacking away at dude. 29 damage. 29 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And 30 damage.
Alrighty. It's not bloodied yet.
Oh,
Yep,
man.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Alright.
Just beat these guys up, keep them occupied.
The golems. Alrighty. We're gonna charge over to Rudy.
You stay away from the king.
Do Ophelia and Elias get turns, or are they kind of just doing things?
They will go on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Worth noting that Ophelia Reed is concentrating on enhanced ability.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4 attacks coming in on you, Rudy.
Are they both going for Rudy?
Yeah. A crit,
Oh.
a 30, a 20, and a 15.
I am going to silvery barbs the crit. I feel like that's harder.
It turns into a 26.
Okay, I mean, at least it's not a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 2 hits will do each 30 damage. So
3 hits
60.
because I got a 20 AC.
Oh, it's 3 hits. Okay, so 90 damage.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Well, that would have been a lot more.
So that would be 3 DC 15 con saves on Intellect Fortress.
Ooh, let's give it a go. All right, con save
Yeah, what's your con save bonus?
plus 10
Okay, so don't roll a 4.
or lower.
Yeah.
No, he said don't.
Wait. I did a silvery barb, so I can use advantage on that one.
You should have declared it.
Oh,
You should have declared it. Who would you have given it to?
Good question.
Okay, roll a d6
Probably
on a
Wilhelm. No,
on a
I'll
4
give it to
plus.
Wilhelm.
You have to give it to Wilhelm. On a 1, 2, or 3, you give it to yourself.
3.
Okay, so you can.
That's a 19 on
Okay.
that one.
Okay, so you have to still do 2 more saves.
God, thanks.
Don't roll a 4.
Don't say that! No! Alright, that's done.
Okay, bye, Intellect Fortress.
Bye.
Okay, so
Okay, so I've lost neutralizing field.
and intellect for excellent. Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah, and the other one, it's just gonna attack Pluto.
Alright, I got you.
Pluto, it's a crit and a 20.
So the crit isn't a crit; it's just a hit.
You're still wearing the adamantium armor?
I've never found anything better.
Don't you have to attune to that?
No. I'm just rocking it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's an uncommon item.
You gave me that mariner's armor for a while. It was good for breathing underwater. But that was about it.
Yeah. Okay. So
So 2 hits though.
2 hits, 30 damage total.
Ow.
So 30 damage from each hit. So 60.
This is 30.
Yeah.
Bring Houdini.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, where's Houdini and Crowley?
Just
We
forgot
don't know.
about it.
Just totally forgot. They got killed by the poison breath.
Probably. Yeah.
Go! and
Same with
Crowley.
Bruce, I guess.
That
They all
doesn't
the familiars got popped.
They boop, boop. I usually keep Bruce in my pocket.
Okay.
Dimension.
Alrighty. So, with that, we're
There's
gonna
a
go
contract.
to Wrath.
Wrath. How big are these constructs?
They're large.
Just thinking out loud here. Telekinesis. I'm gonna try to grab one of them.
Okay. All right. Sure.
I want to grab.
I have to make it is it opposed strength checks?
It's opposed to my
Okay, I get an 18.
You're going down, buckaroo.
Or do I make a strength save?
No, it's creature. By the creature's strength check. They just get strength.
It is opposed.
But yeah, it is opposed. Ability, and I get a. Oh yeah, you're wrecked, bud. 25.
Okay, so you telekinetically manipulate.
And I'm gonna put him towards the window. I'm gonna do the gargoyle move.
Or the cat door move.
Oh yeah, what's behind there? Is that a window out there?
Yeah, that's a window.
I throw him through the window. Goodbye.
Yay!
Alrighty,
Cat
good
door
job.
move never not works.
Rudy.
So I'm pledging?
Yeah, it would be your turn to pledge.
As the thing's like trying to hit you with a sword.
Well, of course, it happens. As I'm holding the golem's weapon sword with my strength, I say, Wilhelm, I pledge all my strength to stand with you, to lift you up, body and mind, to use my strength and word, wisdom, and all my bodily power to help you throw off the forces that may come to your door, providing my stability to your reign and forces. And I use athletics to
Okay,
push them
And I
back.
have to respond with strength, right?
roll it. Yep.
No, I'm not using.
boy.
No, I'm not using that one either. Okay, athletics. 26.
Nice
6.
job.
All right, Rudy's done it. Alrighty.
Ah, and I push his arm from the golem away.
So Veo, as you are flying out the window, you notice that coming towards the window.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's our corrupted friend Minozoron.
Flying towards the window.
Yeah, gonna crash into the throne room. He's gonna crash this party.
Uh-oh.
So it is your turn, Veo. You can see him. You see him approaching. He'll arrive here at the start of the next. He'll be in the field at the start of the next round.
I turn to the gargoyle, which I assume I'm kind of familiar with because I lived in the castle, and I go, listen, Nigel, I'm really sorry I chiseled your eyebrows off as a kid. That's no reason to be so rude. And I thunderstep into the room.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
It's 90 feet, I think.
Yeah.
It's because I'm next. I got to get to Wilhelm. So,
So she probably wants to be
I
on the
want to get
ground.
as
Yeah, I would say you're in. With line of sight, if you want to go right to the throne room, you can. To the throne, you can.
Yep. So just gonna understep, and that's 3d10.
Yep.
18.
18 damage to the gargoyle. Cool. Alrighty.
And then
It's a big dragon.
I just turn to you guys and I say, by the way, there's a dragon coming in there. We could really use, Wrath, another dragon.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, to hold him off. But not me, because I'm up next in my
Yeah, you gotta speak.
time on my ticket coming up. So
Dragon incoming.
dragon incoming, and then I'm going to. Wow, no, I'm good. I'm already
Okay.
where I'm at. Oh, yeah. Can I get closer? A little bit closer?
Yeah,
like
sure.
behind Sebastian.
Yeah. With that, we got Veo. So, Wilhelm, time to respond to Rudy's oath.
Do I have any guidance? Do I have anything helping me here?
Currently,
No?
I couldn't give you guidance, no.
All right.
What do we got?
I can't give you any
Are
guidance.
you proficient in any strength skills?
No. Because there's only one strength skill, right?
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. How's this one gonna go?
Rudy?
You just got the potion. You drank the potion.
Right, so I do have a +7
Okay.
to athletics.
But that's all your roll. That's it.
Doesn't a rogue have a thing where you can like re-roll failed?
I can't roll lower than a 10 on something I'm proficient in.
But he's not
You don't
proficient
have
in
any rerolls
athletics.
on anything though, right?
Uh,
On fails?
I can action surge.
You sure can.
All right. Roll it.
Rudy, you're the strongest ally I've ever had. The end.
You're not wrong.
Lucky.
Because he's so lucky.
It's the same number.
Okay.
Bigger.
I think I did. I
It's a
write
4.
All right. So Wilhelm, the intellect fortress is gone.
Yeah.
So with your failed check, your mind is ravaged, and you take 30 psychic damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw against contamination.
Do the 20 temporary hit points also give me advantage on those?
No.
It's saving throws. And so those 20 temporary hit points are gone now.
Okay. So sorry, how much damage?
30.
30.
Psychic.
30
That was not a well-spoken oath.
Yeah. Rudy, you're the strongest allied.
I said such nice things about lifting you
I'm in a bit
up.
of a hurry here. There's a dragon coming.
And I'm like your other mother, and you. That's all you can say. No.
I'm sorry, I have to make a save?
They're yelling.
Now
at
I need
each
a
other.
con save.
Okay.
Versus contamination.
19.
That's the total?
Yes.
That's a failed save.
Good.
Use your Expurgo.
I use my Expurgo.
Okay,
Number 1.
so you succeed the save, you don't gain the contamination level, but you still take 15 necrotic damage.
Does he? If he fails, does he have to do his again, or do I have to do mine again?
Both.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I put you near the end because it was a sure thing for you, but it was not a sure thing for me.
Whoopsie. Okay, hold on. We're fine. We're
good,
fine.
it's fine,
We're
it's good.
We're
Yep.
fine.
We got this. I got an idea.
Okay. With that, we go to the top of the round. As now, Minazorond has joined the fray. Minazorond, contaminated with delirium and infused with terrible otherworldly power, is an epic boss. As Minazorond enters into the room, he brings with him a palpable aura of the haze itself with him, flowing off of his contaminated body, as the condition that he's been subjected to has only worsened and now unleashed. It's almost like the contamination is making up for lost time with the forces that are taking control of its body. So he flies. He flies into the room. We'll just put him into the room. These guys are.
How far into the room? Is he like up on the balcony, or does he come like right in?
Yeah, we'll get him right in there. The contaminated dragon crashes through the walls, bringing with him a palpable aura of contamination. As the otherworldly forces wash out over the room, you feel the trigger of arcane anomalies and other wild magic brought with the presence of Minazorond. That is where we will end.
There's a dragon. Veo predicted it.
We need another dragon.
What if I turn him into something that's not a dragon?
Like true polymorphism?
Yeah. What if I turn him into a
We'll
a
have to see what you manage next time.
Rubik's cube? Wow.
Big thank you to Jill, Kelly, and Joe for playing a pair of characters today. Good stuff as always.
And a huge thank you to Kyle for all of his work behind the scenes and keeping us on time and on track and all of those
Thank you, Kyle.
all of those things. And a big thank you to Monty for running the third
Oh my gosh.
battle in the throne room
Yes, the third battle of the throne.
of the
Yeah.
campaign.
The fate of Drakkenheim.
Yeah,
That could be the episode name.
the third
Third
It might even be the fourth, actually.
might be the
Yeah.
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 Well, you get
I
to
was-
see some,
yeah.
yeah. You get to see some pretty amazing work created by some talented artists. These incredible miniatures by Dwarven Forge and WizKids. Who's the dragon by?
That's a WizKids.
That's a WizKids dragon. Wonderful character artwork by Elizabeth Perot and music by Tabletop Audio. Go out and check out some of them. We use them in our tabletop games, and they're amazing.
Of course, if you check out the links below with our Teespring store, you can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dude shirts like What's the Worst That Can Happen? the big delirium. Well, Iron Dragon. Of course, check it out at bit.ly/Dungeon Dudes merch. And if you want to bring Drakkenheim to your table, check out Drakkenheim.com.
Our videos and live streams are made possible thanks to the incredible generosity of our Patreon supporters. If you enjoy the work that we do here on YouTube, please consider becoming a patron. We got some really cool new rewards coming. We're making some big changes. So for existing patrons, as well as new patrons, it's worth that taking a look at. Links are down below.
We also have a phenomenal Discord community exclusive for anybody who joins our Patreon. And again, there are more rewards coming to and more tiers coming for Patreon. So make sure to keep your eyes on that and join us on Discord where you can hang out with us and chat with us about all the cool stuff going on there and all things TTRPG.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time in Drakkenheim.